Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most awesome videos. In front of us, we have the Panasonic model number R-1551, and I'll perform a daytime band scan with it. First we'll go over features, second I'll do a size comparison, and third I'll start cruising the daytime band. So let's check out this awesome radio. This Panasonic harkens back from the 1970s. It's really cool. It's just an AM radio, as you can see. One band, love it. It's got a curved dial, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and look at features of the Panasonic R-1551. Left-hand side, we got an earphone jack, probably single ear only, and a textured plastic, kind of neat. Front of the radio, we got a nice speaker there. I believe it's about a 3.5 inch. And then here we have a little tag. I think it says Panasonic. Wasn't getting the focus. There you go. National Panasonic. Got the N symbol. Nice. And of course, Panasonic up here. Our curved dial with a nice bright red indicator. Old school. We got 530 to 1610. Not sure how high this one goes. It's been a while since I took it out for tuning. Been up 2 years since I featured this on the channel. I figured I'd bring it back out because it's a fun radio. Really cool if you can find one. Definitely. So yeah, get the curved dial, loving it. Got the log scale. Down here we have some switches. We have battery mode or AC mode. Pretty cool because it has a built-in AC cord, so you can't misplace it. That is nice. Love that in a radio. We'll leave it on battery. Over here we just have a switch for high-low tone control. Just a simple high-low. I tend to leave it on low for the band here. And then of course we have on-off volume control. Right inside the radio, same textured plastics, and we have nice tuning control with an aluminum ring around it. Liking that. Top of the radio, we have a nice metal handle, highly polished, held up over the ears. Not bad. Going to the back of the radio, we have a tag. You can read it there. It says R-1551, giving us some specs there. It's saying 525 to 1605 is what it's set for. And it runs on 4 AA batteries. I'd open this compartment, but it is a bear to open and close. But as you can see, there's a hole there where the AC cord would come out because the AC cord is permanently attached and stowed in that compartment. So it's pretty simple. All right, so let's do a size comparison on the Panasonic. Yeah, I love the brand, love this time period when they made these radios. I don't know if you guys are fans. I am a fan of this radio and radios like this from Panasonic. So let's go. We got the CC Pocket in the house, AM, FM, digital weather radio. Current time is 10:31 a.m. Central Daylight Time, and I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA. Give you an idea of my location. We also have the CC Skywave. This is really nice for frequency checking. It's a hot little radio. It does a great job on the bands. Here you go for size comparison. Fits right where the speaker is. It's a fairly robust unit here. We'll use this for frequency checking if we get lost in the band. And then, of course, we have a deck of cards. We can show you how big it is. Bringing that in. Standard deck. There you go. Iron Man. He's the man with the master plan. He loves Panasonics. Made in Japan. And I think this one's made in Taiwan land. He likes Panasonics in general, man. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I think it did say Taiwan on the back. I guys could probably rewind, but who likes to rewind? There it is, made in Taiwan. That's all right. It's a good radio. This thing outperforms a lot of my AM radios. So the daytime band, let's see what we can find. Of course, AM radios have an internal antenna. I love this because it does not have any telescopic whip antenna for somebody to say, how come you did not raise the antenna? Because it is internal. So a lot of people still on my channel that visit are new to the channel and don't understand the principles, but it uses an internal antenna. It's a ferrite rod with a coil winding, and it's used to pick up the medium wave or AM transmissions. So let's go ahead and turn it on and start tuning the daytime band. Now, of course, to tune the station, sometimes you have to turn the radio, so you'll see me turning the radio in different positions to get a better signal. Our first station will show an example of that. Here it is. Of course, this radio is all analog, way before digital signal processors. Dawn of time, comparably. This is 5:40 a.m. WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin. If I turn it to the north, where the station is broadcasting from, it should improve.
You need to understand, for instance, the importance of the 14th Amendment as it pertains to individual civil liberties. Then you have to look at the cases over time and the contraction, like with Plessy versus Ferguson, the contraction of the 14th Amendment, and then how that basically created the groundwork for Jim Crow.
So a noisy station like that, bit of static, low tone works really well.
The fact that it was legalized segregation in the South, and yet it was done in more nefarious ways in the North.
Turn it here, station disappears.
Understand the civil rights movement and what led to it.
Just keep tuning.
MyColor.com, promo code MyG, or call 800-928-6034 to order over the phone. 800-928-6034.
Here's 560 WIND, Chicago. The answer?
Promo code MyG. So, Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin, who had the shocking upset win.
This is his way of moving towards being more human.
We're talking about Kendrick Lamar's latest album. With us, music journalist Kia Turner. Also with us, Marcus J. Moore. He's the author of The Butterfly Effect.
So this is 580. It's an NPR station, WILL, Urbana, Illinois. It's about 150 miles south, or southeast.
We're also hearing from you. Randy tweets, Mr. Morale was an album for
Pretty
black
cool.
men. From the vernacular to the subject matter to the delivery.
Pretty strong station. All right, let's keep going. Of course, the dial isn't super accurate. I could probably adjust that.
The reason why the damage was so extensive, just to give you an idea, I'll get this touchdown first.
So this is WKZO, Kalamazoo, Michigan, directly east. This is about 140 miles away. 590. Let me bring in the loop. I got a passive loop handy. Passive loop is just a coil of wire. This one happens to be the Terk Advantage I've been using all the time. I love it. So it's just like a mini hoop of wire. You don't need batteries. It just collects the radio wave energy and it redirects it to the radio's internal antenna. You get this little purple knob here in the center. You tune to the right frequency you're trying to boost. Let's go ahead and tune it.
The utility workers, it was amazing to see the outpouring of volunteerism.
So a huge gain. Can't leave this off the table. That way it doesn't skew any results. You get the idea of before and after. Next station.
Monitoring that activity, you might see gray cappers coming in and feeding on that feeder. You might see house fences. There's some other things that could show up.
Here's 600. This is WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. It's 175 miles to the west.
The mealworms that I put on there. I'm guessing we have seen some
Bring my loop back in. Tune it to 600.
on that with little competition. So with that being said, I've gotten very interested in blue jays. So there was a blue jay that landed on my seed feeder.
Excellent. I use a passive loop even if the station's coming in fairly good. It improves it that much more, and you can turn the volume down. The neat thing about that is you can conserve power if you're using batteries. That's a nice feature because it's free power. Gotta like it.
Some, stereotypes about blue jays.
Next station, 620 should be a ticket.
They have
A white, ring. That's the marker that's different.
Soil is the foundation of life. Asian jumping worms change it.
Okay, 620 WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which is the north. That's why it came in so much stronger when I turned it.
They can also lose part of their body and regenerates.
Well, they can detach, but can a real earthworm do that? I think
I'm
that
not
they
an
can.
earthworm expert. I don't know. I didn't do enough earthworm research to be qualified to answer.
You can find anything on the radio.
Earthworms.
I just know when we do go.
Okay, we got music 640 WMFN, Peatone, Illinois.
Locations in Mount Prospect and Merrillville and northerncool.com.
It's Layla Rahimi here, and there has never been a better time.
Had that turned up.
BetMGM is the king of sportsbooks. Download the BetMGM app and place a $10 money line wager on any NBA playoff game. If either team hits a
Here we go, 670 the score, WCR Chicago, home of the Cubs. Yeah, this radio is really cool. You could just plug in the AC and listen to it for hours and hours.
Get ready to turn the playoff into payoffs. Sign up now and discover BetMGM's daily promotions, boosted odds specials, and more.
And days for days. I love that. I love having the AC option.
So there's this thing called Hope Chicago that Dr. Janice Jackson, the former CEO of the Chicago Public Schools.
720 WGN Chicago.
Last night, a soundbite from that. And hello to Dr. Jackson after, let's say it's 10:41 in about 5 or 10 minutes. First, it's time for Speed Jokes. Sponsored by Team Hawkbird. We got jokes today from Diane C. in North Aurora, and Alex in Willowbrook, and Lori Jensen, and Floyd White, and Richard Trout, and Mike Birrell of Bolingbrook, and Joan O'Brien of Bloomingdale, and Greg in Naperville, and Kimberly.
Speed Jokes. Sounds cool.
From Marengo. Hope you're having a great day. I'm waiting for my name to be called for the coveted Speed Joke Stein, or coffee mug. We don't care what beverage you put in there, Kimberly.
Oh, come on,
keep have talking. A good one. And Jeff Schultz of Maintenance Coatings Company of South Elgin sent us a speed joke. And Fire Safety Consultant Dan Finnegan of West Dundee. Thank you all. Hey, everybody. If you can't remember my name, just say donuts. I'll turn around. That'll be me. Everybody knows Darth Vader, but no one talks about his sister Ella. Speaking of names, you know how people name their kids after expensive things, Dior, Mercedes, Diamond, Chardonnay. My next kids are going to be named Nicor and Unleaded. You hear about the guy at the factory got shot by the upholstery gun 85 times?
How's he doing?
Fully recovered. You know, if cats could text you, they wouldn't.
In the following scene, Dave Ennett will portray an internet post, and John Williams will star as a reply to said post.
Okay, fun.
How the internet works.
I prefer mangoes to oranges.
In that particular aspect of that person's being.
See, radio's cool.
Prayer for this mother-in-law is an important thing to do.
You might even...
However, something else that needs to take place here. Two things. Number one, this would be best coming from the
750 WNDZ Portage, Indiana. I believe it's a Catholic radio station.
The grandmother is meant to be a nurturer of those children in the way of
the simple test at your local Synergenics clinic. Get started by calling 630-216-4464 today.
Dr. Mothin can do well.
780 WBBM Chicago, old time radio, Monday through Fridays. So if you can tune this in the evening between 12 a.m. and 1 a.m. Central Daylight Time, you'll pick up some pretty cool shows. They usually broadcast one or two every evening.
Just like you go to a dentist and, have a filling done or something like that. We get you comfortable. We get in there. We make sure.
And coming up with a better system to purify.
Love that smooth tuning. 820 WCPT, Willow Springs, Illinois.
By the way, most countries, like third world countries and developing countries, where they really have.
Now there's a faint station 860. Let's see if we can pick it up. Gotta turn the volume up. There it is. It's in Milwaukee, WNOV 860. It's a low power station, 250 watts. Turn it here. Sounds like I pick it up.
Street Market Hall this Wednesday from 3 p.m. And we've got a great opportunity for people to just
and give it a boost.
See what's going on, see what God is here today, hear about some of the plans that have been laid before us, the 2010 plan, the work of the great community of NKE United, identification of transformation.
So that loop can wake up an old radio or a radio that's doing really well and make it even better.
Our city will look like. There will be opportunities for citizens.
Nice. Okay, let's keep tuning. Not too bad to move around here.
It's just that it's very frightening to me. But my favorite thing.
Here's 890 WLS Chicago, a local high-pitched whine coming from the camera.
Statement of his mini closing monologue. And again, this
one opportunity to use a flexible premium life insurance plan. Visit relevantradio.com.
radio.com/sports.
What you doing, Hemingway?
Writing an ad about a capital technician superhero running around doing AC beyondification.
Well, let's hear it.
Capital Man.
Okay, the Big Badger 920 WOKY, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Listen, when you want your air conditioning.
Patrick Madrid on Relevant Radio.
I think we played this song twice.
That's interesting.
That's my bad.
Like rock music on Relevant Radio.
Oh, I'm having deja vu all over again. You're normally
930 WBKM, Sandwich, Illinois.
It's because I have 3 kids, and as we were discussing last week, there's a cognitive.
Okay, so we're picking up some distortion between 930 and 950, 2 strong stations. And this is 940. This is WFAW for Atkinson, Wisconsin. It has some pretty cool music. Let's see if we can clarify it with the loop here.
This is Oldies 940 WFAW.
There we go. Can't hover on the music, but yeah, nice. It's coming in good.
We had 10 of our 11 children, all adult children, were all there. We had one daughter who just had a baby, so she wasn't able to be there, but all the rest
950 WNTD, Chicago. Relevant Radio.
28 grandchildren were there as well, and we have some pics, and I put
With it, you can't just immediately rush and compare it to albums and projects that we've had time, literally at this point, 10 years to sit with. But yeah,
970 WHA, Madison, Wisconsin.
Where it belongs in Kendrick's discography for sure.
Have you come to any conclusion?
$27. All fans must be 21 and over with a valid ID. For more information, visit whitesox.com/Bruce. You've got stuff. What's it worth?
1000 WMVP, Chicago, ESPN.
Is on the air Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. on ESPN 1000. Sponsored by ERC Delivery and Huggins and Scott Auction.
Memoriał już za tydzień, a my, Boże, usłyszymy się za 2 tygodnie.
1030 WNVR, Vernon Hills, Illinois.
Ze swoimi pięknymi różnymi wspomnieniami.
On this Carter that we never. So what happens? Say this goes on for what? She's 13 for 5 years.
Should be 1050 WLIP, Kenosha, Wisconsin.
$100 a year times 5. You got $18,000 in that account.
Okay, we're picking up 1060. We're losing some selectivity, but the loop will help us. This is Benton Harbor, Michigan, 95 miles to the east.
O, cześć paczka, jaka ty piękna.
It's tough to get in there. The selectivity's a little rough on that spot in the dial.
I gotta say, I didn't expect to see that either. I'm sitting there watching the game, all of a sudden, holy cow, there's Johnny Davis on a Taco Bell commercial. That's when you're hitting.
Here's 1070 WTSO, Madison, Wisconsin.
What the commercial was for at first you didn't. Well, damn, this is...
10:30 początek Eucharystii, po mszy świętej w samo południe już, a pan?
Nie, raczej chyba początek Eucharystii jest wcześniej, a początek apelu jest o 10:30.
Here's 1080 WNWI, Oklahoma, Illinois.
Potem apel o godzinie 10:30, cmentarz Maryville.
A través de ella un taller de amor y a través de ella muchos se pueden santificar, incluso tú, ¿no? Y aprender a ver de modo positivo
1110 WXES, Chicago.
un poquito de descanso, un poquito de relax, tómatelo. También.
Likely thing we'll do are simple in-office procedures where we are just going in through the nostril. We're just doing it under local.
Here's 1130 WISN, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, to the north, 50 miles.
Comfortable. We get in there. We make sure the passageways are open. The turbinates, as an example, are humidifiers.
We are going to churches. tpfaith.com.
I love the impossibility in the center of the Christmas story, and if you want to hear more about that, I preached about it this morning, and it was like a...
Here's 1160 Hope for Your Life, WYLL, Chicago, Illinois, Christian radio.
Just me rambling, so people said it was good. I don't know.
A lot of sermons in the morning. If you're into that, they always have a book for sale to support their church.
Beyond the bounds of possibility. And Romans 4:9b says this: we have been saying that Abraham's faith was credited to him as
The squirrel appears on my radio. This is 1180 WSQR. The squirrel on my radio, yeah. Sycamore, Illinois. Love it.
Del béisbol en este momento y no puedes ganar de la serie, no me vengan a platicar.
You're on 1200. This is WRTO, Chicago.
Bueno, deja que pasen los partidos primero y entonces ya después podemos, ¿no?
Y mira, yo dije, para la selección, dice, el chiste se cuenta solo.
Next to it, another Hispanic station, 1220 WKRS, Waukegan, Illinois, straight east.
Sí, gracias, Miki. No, ya sabes, acá nuestro cuate el alemán nos juega malas pasadas.
Did that model work, so to speak, there? And it appears that, too big doesn't work in the south side, too small doesn't work in the south side. Okay, medium-sized grocery, what is there? Well...
So here's a farm station, like if you want agricultural tips and tricks, listen to this station, 1230 WCLO, Janesville, Wisconsin.
It would be hard.
If I was a farmer, I'd be listening to this.
Exactly what to do there, and I always have to defer to the people in those businesses. They know what they need.
Захарову остаточно понесло, і вона заявила, що виявляється, у Херсоні взагалі немає російських.
Next to it, kind of hard to pick up, little selectivity, 1240 WSBC, Chicago.
Умышленного насилия по мирному населению в отместку за поддержку действий России.
Ну, по-перше,
Music, WEKZ, Monroe, Wisconsin, 60 miles away. Pretty weak signal, so we're going to bring the loop in. Now this radio, I don't think I ever put new capacitors in it. Might need them. But it seems like a pretty good radio still, so I'm pretty happy. There we go, WEKZ, Monroe, Wisconsin on 1260, 60 miles away. Nice. It's always a hard station to pick up anyway. So this radio is rocking.
750, so even better. So yeah, 750. Yeah, tell them a little bit about Rito's, because they've got some of the most authentic food I've ever seen.
Yeah, enjoy some of their more authentic, affordable Mexican cuisines. Some of the favorites: quesadillas, salads, tacos.
WBIG, Aurora, Illinois, 1280. The big shopping show I think is on. Yes, you can shop on your radio. We have 3 stations, 4 I think, maybe, on the AM band, where you can call in and buy stuff or trade stuff. Pretty cool.
Unfortunately, you can't do it on Thursdays, but you can enjoy
Realtor can give you, then look no further. I'm Angela Calais with Benefit Realty, where 3.5 to 3.9% commission assures that you pay less for full service.
Exceed your expectations. And what makes a great name for a stay?
Okay, we're picking up 1290 WZTI, Greenfield, Wisconsin. Fonz Radio. That's pretty cool. Or Fonz FM, they call it.
No, to najczęściej etap snu lekkiego. Pacjent mimowolnie zaciska szczęki i nie ma to nic kompletnie
1300 WRDZ, LaGrange, Illinois.
Ruszają szczękami, co powoduje, że taniec omijam, że będzie miał zniszczone zęby.
Loving that dial. So awesome.
You can look at it that way, but then you can also look at it how it spread at convention from that area.
1310 WIBA, Madison, Wisconsin.
When you look back when it was Kevin versus Leah, I think what was it almost 75% voted for Leah?
We now just under $2,000 for a limited time. Sleep Number stores or sleepnumber.com/Patrick.
1330 WNTA, Rockford, Illinois, to the west.
We shared over 15 years ago.
Crossing over with another station from WKTA, Evanston, Illinois, to the east.
supposed to know.
Okay, we got music on 1360 WLBK, DeKalb, Illinois. Nice, enjoying the music. So there's 1380 WBEL, South Beloit, Illinois. More music. 1390 WGRB, Chicago. Getting a little bit of distortion from 1380. Let's go ahead and you can bring a loop in, can clarify it. Nice. Next to it's 1400. Another music station, 1400 WRGN, Racine, Wisconsin.
Alrighty, thank you. Alright, thanks again. Bye-bye now. Oh, I don't know if you were saying bye or you thought of something else. If you thought of something else, Judith, give me a call back. 847-931-1410. We'll take it back to the phone lines. Hi there, caller. What's your key tag number?
134574.
Alright, Carla, what can I get for you today?
May I get a country donut?
Country donuts, sure thing, for $6.50 today. I can do that for you.
Okay, and also a Ray's.
Ray's Family Restaurant. You got it. Going for $3 on the $10 value.
I'll take a country donut. Eating healthy. They're shopping on the radio on 1410 WRMN, Elgin, Illinois.
No, we don't. It was, I know what you're talking about, though. Yeah, we don't have that quite yet.
Alrighty, that'll
Beautiful.
be all.
Alright.
Keep going.
Brazil, who's with
Brazil and
Okay, a little faint on 1430. I think I'm picking up 1440.
Anna Brazil. You do see some eye rolls and some snicker there. So obviously she's one of the
WROK, Rockford, Illinois.
so she's not really catching on and just following along like she's supposed to, like it appears the audience might be.
Pick up a hint of 1450 WRLL, The Real, Cicero, Illinois. I'm going to keep tuning. Iron Country, 1490 WGEZ, Beloit, Wisconsin. Yeah.
Registration date. The cost for youth camp is just $125. It says to registrators for Kids Camp 1 by June 15th. Campers attending Kids Camp
1520 WLUV, Loves Park, Illinois.
Junior high campers need to be registered no later than June 29th.
The judge, Judge Waller, will treat you to
The views and opinions in the following show do not necessarily
local, organic, and sustainable ingredients. It's Culinary Dinner Theater at Delectable, located within Von Foss on University Avenue. Reserve your seat now at delectablemadison.com.
You are listening to WTTN 1580 AM Columbus, W224.
I had to figure out where I was at. 1580 WTTN, Watertown, Wisconsin. Beautiful.
하나님의 은혜 가운데 시카고 기독교 방송국이 더욱더 복음 전파에 큰 역할을 하는 미디어가
Next to it, Strong Station 1590 WCGO, Evanston, Illinois.
부탁드립니다. 여러분들의 푸짐한 성원은 복음 전파에 큰 힘이 될 것입니다. 여러분들의 많은 관심과 기독교 방송국을 사랑하는
For Monday, May 23rd at 10:55 a.m. Attention, that is,
Got the date and time. Sweet. We're filming in May, but you may not get this video till June or July. It just depends on when I release them. I like to have a bank of them and ready to go. Always keeping the channel active. You guys know that. And I enjoy tuning the radios, introducing them. 1620 Lake County Traffic Advisory Radio, as he said. Robot. So we're already exceeding the 1605 kilohertz, it said.
Anniversary perks, free tire rotations, and more. Download the Fleet Farm app.
That it was a long and difficult decision.
It's extremely unpleasant. People need to understand this. Something I really was hoping I would not have to do. Yes, I have been praying about
1640 WSGP, Sussex, Wisconsin.
I've been consulting church leaders.
Coach Jason Brable believes he's ready. You know, you work and train harder than you ever did. So if you were to see him right now.
And 1670 The Zone, WOZN, Madison, Wisconsin. Nice. Don't know if I'll get any higher. Let's try.
I'm going to be the number one guy at all three positions.
I'm Vanessa Tyler, and I'm Terry McCready on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network. The race massacre in Buffalo is
okay, 1690 WBON, Chicago. So this thing goes all the way up the band, all the way to 1690. Beautiful. All right, so we're done with the band scan for today. Daytime band scan. Beautiful with the awesome 1551 from Panasonic. If you can get yourself one, get one. It's cool. Curve dial. Yeah, put this on the shelf. People are going to talk about it. Just neat. Just got good looks. Yeah, it holds up well. When I got mine, I think I had to clean it up, but it wasn't that big a deal. I think somebody's using it as a garage radio, so there's a lot of paint. I think there's even some remnants of it. Tried to get off all the paint, but yeah, it's a great radio. Enjoying it. So if you enjoyed my band scan of the Panasonic R-1551, definitely give me a big like. If you love the radio, I'll have links below to buy it. If you can find it on eBay, pick one up. I'm an affiliate on eBay, which is great because if you buy the radio, I might get a buck or two kickback, and then it helps me buy more old classics. I haven't been doing that lately because haven't been able to find a whole lot of cool stuff, but I'm gonna start actively looking again. Maybe something will pop up. And 3, comment below what you think about the Panasonic R-1551. Would it be an AM radio classic you would pick up? Let me know. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you in my next video.